Hey everyone, this is Nick from Quality Business Machines, and in today's video we're going to show you guys how to log in and log out of specific users, as well as add and remove users and access the user interface altogether. So if we go to the top right here, where it says admin, we'll see a drop down arrow. We can click on that and get a menu where we can see change user, or you'll see the L in parentheses. We can go ahead and log into a user from here by adding our username and password. And as you can see, it changed to the different username up here. What this corresponds to is whatever username you're logged into at the time. Let's go to our drop-down arrow and go to password setup and local account edit. This menu right here is where we access the different users we have set up in our system, as well as all authority assigned to each user. If you look in the top left here, you'll see guest, user, power user, and supervisor. What that is it's a predetermined subset of users with specific levels corresponding to the strength of the user we assign our names to. Supervisor has unlimited access to the system. Power user has less, and so on. When you get a system that comes from us here at Quality Business Machines, we usually set up a standard manager user under the user authority, as you can see right here. And that's the default user it'll fall back to if you leave the system idle. Basically, the manager user we have set up will allow your employees or whoever's using the system to navigate GeoVision. They can live view the cameras and watch some playback, but we do not give them the authority to exit the system or monitor stop, which is stop recording. They can't go into the view log or the replay of video and delete anything from the event log or the system logs. And really, this drop-down list right here where you see VMS, view log, and so on, that's where you would go in and get really specific with the authority you wanted to assign each user. So if you really wanted to let someone exit the system, you could. Really, it's just based on your needs. If you look over in the menu to the right here, you will see the video and audio tabs and the cameras assigned to each tab. And what that would allow you to do is only give certain users certain access to whatever cameras you think pertain to their needs or your needs for them. So if you had a camera in the office that you didn't think a lower level user needed to look at, you could remove that from their viewability. If you had a manager, say, of like a meat department that you wanted to give access to all the cameras in their department to see what was going on, but they didn't really need to see the rest of the store, it wouldn't be much of a problem to just let them view the cameras that pertain to their needs. And what you would do is go to the user that you wanted to manage, which in this case would be our manager user, and highlight them and go over to your camera list and remove whatever cameras they didn't need to see just by unchecking the box. It's important to pay attention to what tab you're on, because this VMS is our live view and the view log is our playback menu. And you want to make sure whatever cameras that you do not want them to look at are removed on both VMS or view log, or they would be able to, say, view the playback of cameras you didn't want them to look at from playback if you never intended for them to do that. So now that we've done that, let's click OK. And we will go ahead and log into the user that we removed some camera authority from. And in this case, I'm going to click L, which is our hotkey, and put my username and password in. And now they can no longer view the specific cameras that I have removed from their authority. And if we log back into our admin users, the cameras will pop back up in full. All right, guys. Well, that's how you access the user interface of the VMS software. Thank you for listening. We'll see you on the next video.